It's Mother's Day in the UK, and all is quiet. The Princess of Wales posts an innocent photo of her and her 3 children. Or did she? Well, Twitter certainly doesn't think so, and to be honest, after going through all this, I'm not sure I do. I don't want to say she's dead, but she might be dead. There's Photoshop, AI, deepfakes, color-changing shirts, and more. It's a crazy video. Let's get to the bottom of this British conspiracy because it's wilder than I ever imagined. Here's the video. We mentioned this briefly when we did our Trisha Paytas video, what was that, a couple weeks ago, saying that Catherine, Princess of Wales, was in the hospital. She's been missing. She has been out of the public eye after she had an abdominal surgery. But, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why rumors are swirling is because there hasn't been a single picture of Catherine in 2024. And I'm saying this as of January, February, March 11th, the day before Rochelle's birthday, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. If you see her tomorrow, you have to say happy birthday. You have to say happy birthday. And there hasn't been a single photo until today. Breaking news. Boo, boo, boo. So this photo was released on British Mother's Day, along with the caption, "Thank you for your kind wishes and continued support over the last 2 months." Now remember, these are 2 months in which no one has seen her. Wishing everyone a happy Mother's Day. C. And then it's credited, which seems crazy to me, the Prince of Wales 2024, her husband, which is a crazy thing to say when there's no ring on her finger. This is how I was introduced to the drama. I'm going to be honest, I didn't remember that she was in the hospital. I didn't know that there hasn't been a photo of her. I was introduced to this drama by this right here. No ring? Excuse me? Which made me think that this was her taking her power back. Holy shit, Mother's Day, she's out here. Photos with the kids, no husband, no ring. Now, this is classic. You guys have probably heard about it. If a couple's going through some problems, what you're gonna see is a photo of the wife, no ring with the kids, no couples photos on Instagram profile picture. Same with the husband, right? Or sometimes you'll see the opposite. The husband will only have photos together and the wife will have only photos alone. That is essentially the first step in a breakup. And this is a breakup so high profile that it scares me. It scares me. She's a mother today, not a wife. Slay. I think women can be more than mothers and wives. How about that, chat? I think that women can be whatever they want to be, including war criminals. Is this actually scary? Did you hear about the kill orders? Yeah, hey, we've got a lot to go. To be honest, chat, you might be hearing the kill orders and you're thinking, holy fucking shit, dude, she killed the prince. She fucking killed the prince and took a photo. No, it's not that at all, but we will get there. Let's move on, because while the ring was the first thing I noticed, what other maybe more photographically inclined Twitter users noticed was that there were things in this picture that just didn't add up. And I want to admit right now, I think that this is going to be the great filter between people younger than me and people my age and older, in the same way that like my mom didn't know the difference between a Nintendo and an Xbox and it was all just Nintendos. I really can't tell when things are photoshopped. In fact, I saw this photo and was like, what a nice photo of a woman and her kids. She's glowing. She looks so happy. But then when you start zooming in on things, there's like some weird stuff here. If you zoom out back to the main picture, it's like, wait, what is this? This can't be a skirt, right? First, it was a joke, but I'm actually full on Kate Middleton conspiracy theorist now. What is going on in Kensington Palace? This can't be her sleeve because her hand is like poking out way past the sleeve. Like her hand is cut up. Here, let me help you. So like, let's say that this was a hand. This is going to be very important for the YouTube video. This is my sleeve. And look at, all of a sudden it's very normal, right? This is a sleeve. This is a sleeve. Skroink? What the hell's happening here, bro? This doesn't make sense. The glove don't fit. And guess what you don't see on this hand? A ring. Checkmate. Yeah, it's just like a thing that this cannot exist. And it's not the only thing in this photo specifically. All of the children in this photo, and this is some skull and bones, like deep conspiracy theory shit. All of the children in this photo are crossing their fingers, and it's a little bit freaky deaky. Now, this is the first one I noticed because it isn't the most obvious. Like, this kid's just like feeling himself. And I will also be honest, I've seen a lot of kids do this. It's normal to me to have one kid just kind of like fucking around with their fingers. But when you zoom in on every single kid and realize that all of them have fingers crossed in some way, it feels like they're trying to send you a message or something. The middle one doesn't look crossed to you. You have to zoom in. It's like this one goes under that one. There's also the fact that this photo was supposedly taken March 10th, which is Mother's Day in the UK. But the trees in the background and the grass would not look like that if it was taken today. According to Sarah Tennyson, they live in the sunniest and most southern point in the UK, and they took those pics 15 minutes ago. There's not one leaf around beyond those of evergreens, and only 4 of 5 trees have started to bloom. We've had a frosty, rainy, windy week. Photo wasn't taken recently. So when you add in the fact that she's not wearing her ring, all of the kids have weird stuff, her hand doesn't fit, they've crossed their fingers, the husband's not in the photo, and the tree should not have leaves on it, shit's getting a little weird, right? Right? Interesting, because the tree in the background was cut down in November 2023. Now, I'll be honest, I read this one earlier, and I was looking for any kind of like information on this. How would people even know that? You have to be a real Britophile, a real monarchophile to know this, right? I feel like you can just tweet shit like this and get tons of likes and retweets, and it could just be fake, right? It feels like the reveal in an M. Night Shyamalan movie where it's like the tree was dead the whole time. Oh shit! Holy fuck, the tree doesn't exist. Is this guy gonna be the king? Do you think he's played Fortnite? Is that the King of England from Fortnite? Yeah. I don't think he said slurs in a Fortnite lobby, although British royalty, maybe they do. The only thing that looks off is the sleeve thing, and that's probably just someone trying to touch up the image because she moved her arm or something. Yes, so you have stumbled onto or alluded to the most likely culprit in this, and that is that it can be difficult to get kids to sit still or take a good photo at the same time as someone else. And so maybe, for example, we have Georgie here who took like a great photo, but our friend Paulina was moving or blinked or something like that. And so maybe in using the best picture of both of them, they had to cut one of them out, and she would be the easiest to cut out because she is in front of everyone, right? Isn't this literally a new feature on Google phones? Choose the best take of everyone? Potentially. I'm not a Google phone Andy, but I do think that that is a possibility. Moving on to some of my favorite memes about this. I don't know if Weekend at Bernie's is actually like fully boomer pilled now, but this shit fucking rules. I think it's so funny. These are some funny memes. Weekend at Buckingham Palace. Oh, this one's funny. Kensington Palace, stop making up theories about Kate. Us.
We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
That's me. That's me right now.
We're gonna do it anyway.
The royal family social media manager thinking they did a good job on the Kate Middleton photo edits. It is crazy that this is an official tweet made by the Prince and Princess of Wales. It just feels like you are asking someone to like fuck around. Like, they're gonna get you on this one. Now, on to the serious part. So, Scootish mentioned it in chat earlier, the kill protocol, the kill notification. So, according to Popbase, multiple photo agencies such as Associated Press and Reuters have pulled the new photo of Kate Middleton shared by Kensington Palace from circulation amid concerns that it was manipulated. Associated Press said the photo was being killed. At closer inspection, it appears that the source has manipulated the image. Now, the source is the royal family. This is not just like someone who tweeted like, saw the princess this weekend and took a photo. This is literally the royal family and their PR arm, their propaganda arm, putting out a photo of someone who hasn't been seen in months and has theoretically been in and out of the hospital. We now have the most prestigious, the organizations with the highest standards in journalism, in my opinion, saying that we need to take this photo down because we cannot verify that this photo is real. The Associated Press, Reuters, and other top news agencies have pulled a photo of Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her children from distribution after they have determined the photo has been manipulated. The source of the photo was her husband, William, Prince of Wales, according to the caption. Let's watch this clip.
Now, Laura, of course, there is the photograph. What do we understand is happening by these photo agencies, these news agencies?
This is crazy because what they're doing on the news is literally what I'm doing right now. Fucking pirate radio, guerrilla journalism.
But let me explain what we do know. We have some respected international news agencies deciding to kill this photo. In other words, they are pulling it from their distribution.
Can I give you a crazy conspiracy theory that I've been thinking of? This whole kill notification thing, they just want to use the word kill next to the words Princess of Wales. And it's like, Catherine, kill notification, Princess of Wales, kill. So that when they finally announce that she's been killed, it's just already in there. You can't Google it because it's just going to be the kill notification, bro. We've actually muddied the waters enough. We're going deep into this. It's the same reason, and this is a hot one. You're not ready for this. The same reason that Disney named the movie Frozen. If you Google Walt Disney Frozen, you're no longer getting anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. You're now getting Elsa singing a song about building a snowman. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Now remember, the source of this photo, we were told by Kensington Palace, was Prince William himself. He took this photo in with...
Imagine not having... I have to imagine that if you are in the royal family, you have a body man. They probably have 17 butlers, right? There's someone who can take this photo. The thought that the prince himself wouldn't be in this is so laughable that it makes you question everything about it in the first place. Like, what is most likely is that he's sitting on the couch in his underwear drinking because he's sad because his fucking beautiful wife left him, right? With Occam's razor, that it's like, yeah, or he just took the photo. But it's like, bro, with your wife not having a photo for months and no one knowing what's going on and the photo her not having a ring and you not being in the photo, it's just like, come on, dude.
Speculation around this photo is only going to fuel the fires, I think, of those conspiracy theorists.
And of course, this photo was released for
but they would get a professional photographer, which I think they did, because look at the lighting. I guess that could be the sun, but it's beautifully lit, to be fair. We're not seeing any reflections of any lighting, any equipment and stuff. I don't know. Everything about this is just weird. So that was what the news said about it. If you guys want to learn a little bit about the kill notification, the kill protocol, Tennille Clark on Twitter gives a little bit of context. Just to be clear here, in the public relations industry, a kill notification is the coup de grace of the media circuit. For AP to issue this update means that something is terribly wrong. Think of it as a Category 5 cyclone. This is literally a death blow to any press source. In all my years as a publicist, I have never seen a kill notification issued in my career lifetime from such a high-ranking media organization. I know publicists older than me that have also not witnessed this. It's just so startling. From any angle, this is not good at all. And with all of this coming out with the kill notification, of course, we are going to get a response from the Prince and Princess of Wales, the account that started it all. Like many amateur photographers, I do, and this is the voice of the prince. Well, it's not though. I don't know. I don't get it. Like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. This is a tweet purportedly from Catherine explaining why there was some weirdness to the original photo. But I will say that I'm gonna need her holding up a picture with a fucking newspaper, right? Not adding a picture to this is psychopathic to me. Is it not? It's crazy to go back to just text, after all of this drama. And honestly, not even a photo. Give me a video. I need to hear you say, I am all right. I am alive. No one is holding me hostage. It's just crazy. Twitter had their own thoughts on the apology, which of course they are going to have. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to believe that the Princess of Wales is editing her own family photos to send to global news outlets? Is the royal family okay? Now, at first blush, before I was submerged headfirst into like the content world, I would agree with this take. But since then, I have seen so many influencers with like notifications on for every platform that it's not crazy to me that a woman with a family would want to take a photo and maybe edit it a little bit, right? It doesn't blow my mind that she might see a commercial for the Google Pixel and how you can remove stuff from the photo vis-a-vis her husband, and she might want to try it out, right? It's a thing that to me is very believable. I actually don't necessarily agree with like the tone of this one, but I used to think that way. Kate editing out her wedding ring, this one rules. This actually is how she felt. She's like, yeah, get rid of that shit. The royal family, happy Mother's Day to Kate Middleton. The internet.
What about this band?
Who the hell is that?
What about this man?
So there's obviously like a lot of memes. People were roasting them on Twitter because like, this is absurd. I forgot about this one. I would have obviously given you a little bit of lead up and not just like fucking jump scared you. You know, I will say that when I saw this link and it was called Big Booba, I was like, I'm not gonna put this on the stream. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do this. And then I opened it and realized this is the funniest one of them all because it's literally just her text. Like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the photograph I shared yesterday caused. This shit actually so fucking funny. I'll drop a like. Come on, man. So one of the things that we are finding out, and this is getting up to the moment because this tweet was from this morning, is that maybe Catherine's face in that photo is not from that day. Now, this lends credence to the tree is dead the whole time policy, to the this photo was not taken in March, but was maybe taken in November theory. This is Catherine. Vogue's 100 years, celebrating the faces and fashions of a century. This is what happens if you overlay the face of that Vogue magazine on the face from the photo. And here, if that one's not enough for you, is going up and down on transparency so you can really see it. Yo. This seems a bit like the Pal World thing. You think so? Now, this is one I kind of have an explanation for. And I think that is that when you are a princess, you have media training. And not only are you the same person, but you have been taught to smile in the same way. They have probably told her, like, this is your best look. You want to do this and that. Now, this could be the same photo, but it also could just be that close. Streamer laugh, streamer smile. That's what I'm saying. I do the same laugh every time. I think that you could catch me mid-laugh and you could take this face and you could line it up with another one of my faces and it would be really... You think I'm smoking copium? Maybe. But I do think that as one of the most photographed people in the UK historically, but I wouldn't be that surprised if they did do it, because my leading theory is truly scorned husband. He misses his wife and kids, bro. This is the most classic tale of all time. And he's trying to fake that they're still together, which is so funny. The truth behind the photo. Now, this one, I watched this video so many times and I still don't really even understand it that much. The fashion girly solved the true date of the Prince William the photo Prince William claims he took last week. It's from December 2023. I think it's likely Will's body has been swapped for Kate's and the children's clothing manipulated to mislead. Hashtag Kate Middleton, hashtag Photogate. The Mother's Day photo dated 10 March 2024 was 100% taken in December 2023 thanks to the fashion girlies. Mystery on date solved. So this is the video they're talking about. The video is just the clothes, yeah. So like, look at what they're wearing. This jacket, the girl's wearing red. She's got white on. I don't see the taller kid. She's got that turtleneck. She got that MF thang on her. Kensington Palace. And then if we cross-reference this video to this, we can see that in this photo, she is wearing a red sweater and a skirt, and she is wearing presumably a red sweater and a skirt with black stockings and those exact shoes. Has the skirt part been heavily photoshopped? Remember the two slides I highlighted earlier? As a disguise that the picture was not taken on the same day? It's like she put on a jacket over this is what they're trying to say because she's got like a ruffled collar. George is in a similar jumper, but has it been photoshopped to a lighter shade and altered the color of his shirt? Notice the hair length is the same. I'm also going to say something crazy. I think his hair is longer in this photo. He's got like a little bit of an extra swoosh. And we have finally Kate. She's wearing the same type of skinny jeans and boots. Type of skinny jeans is so funny. I agree with Royal British Fashion that it's very likely the same rice jumper, but in navy. Could she have changed to a navy one, or was the jumper color photoshopped from beige to navy? Note that the hairstyle is the same. It's just her hair. This one is actually crazy. Oh, is this just a full video of this? Showing what's going on.
Is try and choose some presents for some children who are similar age to you guys. So if you think about what you would like to play with.
Yeah, this is a big guy.
He likes the big gorilla. Me too. Me too, Lewis. This shit ain't evidence, bro. I want to buy in. I want to believe like it's X-Files. That's crazy that they photoshopped the color of her jumper. Stanz the next tweet. I'm begging you. I'm going through all the tweets from Sarah. The next tweet. Here we go. Okay, this is it. I'm done. I'm all in. I'm a Middleton November photo truther. Nothing else matters today.
I know by now we all know that this photo has probably been photoshopped to hell and back, but I've been doing some research and I really believe that this photo was taken back in November of 2023, or some version of this photo. And if you don't believe me that this photo is really photoshopped or fake or whatever, then look no further than this notice from AP that they sent out telling people not to publish it because evidence that it had been manipulated. Instead, I'm going to say let's take a really good look at these outfits. This is the exact sweater. It's from a company called Rice, I believe. Look at that neckline and look at this part right here.
Oh, okay. There's some lines on bottom.
Quite a lot so that you can see the ribbing better. But I do believe that this was photoshopped to be darker and it was just that cream sweater because they don't make it in another color. They make it in cream and in camel.
They don't make it in another color? Wait, holy shit. I was just going to say she obviously bought it in a different color. If she has a stylist who's shopping at Rice, they're going to get her all the colors. They don't make it in navy? I actually think that photoshopping the color on that with all the lighting differences would be so fucking hard.
Let's talk about the little girl and what she's wearing. Look at the neckline on this sweater in this photo. And here she is in a very similar neckline on the same day from the baby bank.
Because it's the same sweater.
You can see it even better here in the fashion blog from December. It's a very specific neckline.
Right.
I mean, take a look. It looks like they just added another sweater on top of this.
They did. Well, I mean, added. She put another sweater on, right? Right?
But it doesn't stop there because take a look at the shoes that her daughter was wearing that day. These are the same exact shoes and probably the same tights, but it's hard to tell because the photos are a little bit saturated and I can't see the ribbing in the original one. Now, the older kid was wearing this navy sweater and plaid.
Calling them the older kid and stuff because British people are like calling them by name and making sure it's known that they are like the royal family. Her just being like this kid.
Shirt underneath at the baby bank. But it kind of looks to me in this photo like that's the same sweater. They just made it a little bit lighter and then they didn't want you to notice the checkered collar, so they covered it with blue. Unfortunately, I really couldn't.
Bro, if we find out that she and all the kids are dead, this is going to blow my mind, though.
Not get a clear shot of the pants and shoes of the little boy, so I didn't bother to go into his much. But it's weird to me that Kate is wearing a sweater that looks suspiciously exactly like that cream sweater, except just happens to be darker, with the same exact shoes and the same exact kind of looking pants. Now, yes, this skirt is different, but that is one of the most glaring Photoshop issues in this photo that a lot of people have noticed. Right here where the skirt juts out.
Ooh, very blurry. Oh my God, I didn't even notice that. It juts just like the sleeve juts.
Makes sense. So additionally, a lot of people noticed right here where they messed up the sleeves. So I'm kind of thinking that they probably took this photo the day of that event back in November when they filmed it. It didn't see the light of day until December, but I think they filmed it in November. But of course, they're not going to release a picture that's supposed to be brand new with them all in the same outfits from a publicized event. So they just kind of tinkered it a little bit. They're definitely pulling the wool over your eyes with this one.
They're pulling the wool over my eyes? The point of this video is that they all happen to be wearing the same clothes as from 4 months ago on one of Kate's last outings before her surgery, which is sus. When you then add on the fact that we know it was photoshopped, it makes it extra sus. Yeah, I agree. I understand the point of the video. What I'm wondering is some of these seem like reaches. Now, the stuff that is most obvious to me is that the girl is wearing the same under sweater, the ruffled neck, and the same shoes, potentially leggings. That's totally fine. And I also think Catherine is wearing the same shoes. But outside of that, doesn't it feel like they're wearing completely different things? Now, we haven't mentioned it, and I do think it's important. Maybe the most important part of this is what is truly going on with Kate right now? The leading theory, and I hate to be the one to bring you this, is that she is currently getting a BBL, or Brazilian butt lift. And that is where you take fat from elsewhere on the body, you put it in your buttocks, and you pull it up so that you have more of an apple figure on the bottom. Now, it takes a little while to recover. You don't want to have the bruises. Maybe she had some other work done at the same time. She is going to reveal herself, and it is going to be jarring, right? I think she's gonna have the lip filler. She might have actually gotten the buccal fat reduction in here. She's got the BBL. She's doing it all because they're getting divorced, my friend. And that's why these photos are happening. It is a sad tale. He is going to be a king without a queen. And I guess, honestly, I don't really care because I don't think there should be a royal family. I do think this has been really funny drama, and it's really interesting how into it people are getting. And it's really weird how badly photoshopped this fucking photo is, right? Like, it's crazy. Why are they doing this to us? But you'll have to make a decision. Now, please don't comment mean things on this video about how I had to do 3 takes to do the intro and how there's big rotisserie and also all that other weird shit chat was talking about. I am ending it right now. Bye.